Welcome to Anything Is Possible. Me and the boys are heading down the shore. It's just going to be me and the two boys. Kristen's got to work. We're heading down to the Atlantic Ocean. Boys are out for summer, and car is packed. Mr. Lyle is here, ready for the car drive. It's your bottle.
Thank you.
Bottle. We got Kev.
It's cold out there.
Ready for the car ride. We are fully packed. It's going to be 2 days of camping and fishing, multi-species fishing, and you're along for the ride. Let's go. Wish me luck. Made it down the shore. I just hit Boulevard Bait and Tackle, saw our buddy Cameron, got set up. From what I understand, we're kind of in the lull, just our luck. Blues and stripers are basically out of here now, and southern fish are not quite in yet. So we're going to start at the bay. We have had a few taps, could just be a turtle, but we're fishing with salmon belly and mullet and fish bites and stuff like that. Tiny hooks, big hooks. So we're going for sand sharks, spot, whatever was going to bite. Kev's down, Lyle's over here. We got the crab traps in. Kev's got a bunch of little crabs right here. Bring them up. There we go. Let me get the measuring tool out.
Oh, we got a blue crab! Let's go to the male too. Oh, that's a beautiful blue crab.
Yeah.
Here, I'll grab him. Let's keep her. Yes! It's Mr. Krabs. He's like, no!
Be careful going in the cooler, boys.
No.
Kevin picked up another spot here, and then as we were packing up, we picked up another crab at another spot. And then we headed down the road over to Corson's Inlet. All right, we're at another spot. We're down at the inlet. Kevin is out there fishing for stripers.
Welcome back, guys. We're at Corson's Inlet, and I'm gonna be throwing this jig. It's a 3 out of 8 ounce weight with a white paddle tail. I prefer the watermelon because that's what we caught 23 on that one day, but can't do it. The guy that runs this channel literally lost it.
Lyle and I are getting some shade right now. We're about to set up. Oh, look at them all. There's all these horseshoe crabs right here in the water. Look at them.
Oh my god! Oh. This is so cool.
It must be like mating season because they're all paired up.
Yeah, maybe it is mating season.
This guy got
Oh,
oh, look at all these little minnows. This was so cool. We did have the rods casted out, but we didn't really pay attention to them. We threw some bait in the water right here, and you see the silver sides come in for it, which is the type of minnow I believe these are. And I probably filmed this too long just because I really think they're cool, and I like the way that they come and go with the current. None of them seem to be eating the bait, however. Until this guy comes through. Big horseshoe crab comes through, lands right on top of the salmon belly and just starts chewing it, and you'll see all the silver sides come back in, almost like they're used to following the horseshoe crab around. You know, maybe he's tearing up food and they're getting the scraps, or perhaps they do it for protection. But you see they hang around there. I don't know if the horseshoe crab's just behind the camera here. At one point, I think I see a shadow, but they're still sitting there eating the salmon belly. And then they get spooked. They start kind of going back and forth. I thought this was cool. You see all their eyeballs. And then you see them turn around and run the other way real quick. And you can tell I must be approaching, or something's approaching. It's me. Lyle's got a friend down here. He's got a horseshoe crab that's circling him.
Now he's coming for you. They're active.
They're very active.
I see the white barnacles. Never seen a
Barnacles. No action on the rods yet. Saw one guy catch one on the beach out there. We might go out there in a little bit, but we're trying to avoid the sun as much as possible. I mean, look at that complexion. We have to hide from the sun.
That's a puzzle.
This is where the gingers, when the gingers go to the shore, this is where they live, under the bridge.
It's ginger heaven.
Trolls. Give it a few minutes here, then we might go up and see what Kev's up to. See if he's had any luck.
Please. Let's go to Bluefish. Oh, I almost ran right into that.
Did you get that?
Yeah.
Cool. There you go.
Thank you. Can I show my dad? He'll kill me if I don't.
Oh, there you go. You better show him. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Tom, this is how you do it, Dad. Told you he was going to get him.
Yep.
Nice fish.
Thanks. For real?
Yeah. Don't let them go.
There's like 1,000 of them.
That's a keeper.
Oh my god.
I kept getting.
You show them off. Let's see now.
I kept getting broken off. I'm like, how am I getting broken off? I didn't think
Bluefish
have teeth, so I asked the guy, "Do I have teeth?" And he's like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, that's what I was breaking off.
What'd you catch them on?
Paddle tail.
Okay.
Broke off 3 times with all of them.
Wow. So now they're going back. Cad's going to try to get Lyle on a bluefish. And I now have all this gear. So I'm just going to stay right here and hope they have a good time and try to rest. Time to track down the kids. We need to get back to the campground. Got a fish to clean, 3 fish to clean, and I'm hungry. See if I can drag them out of the water. Starting to get dinner ready. I got water for Lyle's potatoes. He's gluten-free, so he's going to get the mashed taters. I may split those with him. And then I can cook up Kev's noodles. He's going to have teriyaki chicken.
My favorite.
He loves those. I've got the striper fillets right here. We're going to do those for dinner.
We got 2 new species of fish we're going to be trying today. I mean, this week. This day camping. A bluefish.
Kev's never had bluefish before.
Never.
And I think we had spot, but we didn't do a good job on them.
We had.
Let me see how I can do this. Let me crack egg in this bag. I'm going to bread this.
Want me to hold the bag?
Yeah, we're good.
Good.
Yeah. This is a big old piece of fish right here. Look at the size of that thing.
That's only 1 fillet.
This will be the egg wash. And there we're going to use the breadcrumbs. These are, again, gluten-free. This is 4 season. This is good. They put Romano cheese in this recipe. It's delicious. Alrighty, so the water's boiling. Got to dump the taters in.
Dump the taters in
Gotta
or put
find
the
me
water in the bag?
Got to find a spoon. God dang it, isn't camping fun?
In Lyle's opinion, yeah, he's just sitting there eating chips and we're literally serving him dinner. We're real campers. That's so...
Put the lid on.
Like 12.
Those taters are done. Let them just sit. I think they got to sit like 5 minutes. So these are actually microwavable, but we've done this before. We just add noodles. I mean, we add water to it, and then we just, for the measuring device, basically. And then we just boil the whole darn thing. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Oh, the leaves and...
This is the flavor packet. Oil.
Let's do...
Not gonna do the whole thing. Just like... Okay. Shake it up, baby. Open that bad boy up.
Secret food.
God, this thing is like huge. Barely fits. Okay.
You want to put
seal
some?
that back up. We're gonna use it for the other fillet.
It's a big one.
Big fillet.
Batch.
Yeah, and I'm going to do the same thing, but this one we're going to cook over the fire. A little smaller fillet. I'm going to put it on this side. There's no flames over here.
Good job, Dad. We worked so hard to get that fish. We had to walk down a huge hill. Start finding sacks to put in here that aren't here.
Woo! Yeah.
You can try.
Oh my God, look at this.
It looks good.
No, we're not cooking the bluefish tonight. This is the striper. Gonna serve up Lyle some taters here.
Oh, that looks good. W.
Camping portions, a little extra. For cooking, you want to cook where you can hold your hand for about 3 seconds and no more. That's just about right. How are they, Lyle? He's got his taters. Kev's cooking down his noodles. Kev did the fire, got the fire going. Got most of the tent set up by himself. Good job.
That pretty good.
Lyle's looking for Jersey Devils. Flip this again, maybe? I don't know. Let's see what it's looking like. see what we're looking like on this one. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, really does actually.
That one might actually get done first.
And then I'll get the rest of it. I'll put it right over my noodles.
Okay. I'm gonna dip in a healthy portion of this right here.
You want some?
I got a whole bunch right here. Lyle, you ready for some more fish? I dropped it and I caught it in the plate. You should.
This one. Dad, you know how lucky that.
That was a big piece doing, Mr. Hunt.
I would have murdered you. I would have stole Lyle's knife.
Did you do cheese sauce? Yeah.
No, I don't need any. It's good how it is.
Oh, okay. Okay, see what you're talking about. Let me get a fork. Did I not get a fork?
Is this striper?
Yes.
Stop stuffing my bread without.
Mike, it is delicious. Thank you for the striper.
Does he even watch your channel?
I think that's done too. Yeah, it's done. Whew, I think that's hot. Don't do that, guys.
I'm pretty aware of what just happened. There's no reason you have it. No wonder you have that.
Kev says the one that we cooked on the open fire is actually better.
Hmm?
Interesting. I'm going to try that one next. Lyle's in his tent.
Scared. And it was awful.
We're going to finish up eating, turn the camera off, and eat. So I'm showing Kevin how we do it in Alaska. This is my Big Agnes core bag here. Yep, and squash it in. You open up the in valve, right, and then you stick the bag out valve onto it. It snaps in. And it's just one quick, it's just one like that. This mattress is a ultralight setup. It's pretty durable and it's for extreme cold, but the biggest selling point is it's super light. It takes a little bit of work getting it filled up, but that's so that you don't have to carry anything else and you don't have to use all your lung capacity to get it blown up. All right, so in case you don't know, Lyle hates sleeping bags. So a big pile of blankets. This is sand, so it'll stay dry. We've got a pad and then another pad and then a whole bag of stuff that he can move around. He's pretty much set up. He got his own little spot here. Before we could go to bed, we wanted to go out fishing again. So after camp was all set up, we went down the road to a pier not far from the campground. And I took the bluefish that we had caught earlier and I cleaned that right there. I'm not sure if I've ever filleted a bluefish before. So I did them just like a trout. And it felt like there was some bone in there, but unless we were hungry and ate them, there wasn't. So filleting them just like a trout did work, and we didn't need to worry about pin bones or anything like that. It was pretty windy out, and we had lots of scraps here, so we were tossing those in the water in hopes that we might attract other fish, crabs, and I know Lyle was looking to catch a shark. That was his big goal. That's the ribs right there I'm removing. I got those out of here. I asked Kevin if he wants me to throw in the water. He wanted me to reserve that for bait. So that went on the ledge. I'm looking around for pin bones. Cutting what I think are pin bones, but I don't think they were, because we had other fillets of bluefish on this trip, and I did not do this to them. And like I said, there was no bones detected when we were eating. Yep, there's a graphic picture.
That's a meal, folks!
The reason we're doing so much voiceover work is because it's super windy and it would have just been horrendous audio. But Kevin used the Bluefish for crab bait. It's an oily, bloody piece of fish, so it makes great bait. Quick and really fast.
Think that's good? If I'm down low enough.
All right, we're going to do the spot now.
Almighty!
And I don't think we've ever filleted spot either.
I think we cooked it whole last time.
They're whole. And didn't really care for it. Okay.
It's just like a sunfish.
Looks like a sunfish.
That jaw. Lyle's real determined to get a shark today.
We picked up another keeper crab tonight. It's in the cooler. Lyle's checking the crab traps. The sun just set.
You got one! Might be a keeper!
Bring him up. Lyle's got a good one on.
I think that is a keeper.
We'll have to get the measure out.
Yeah, get the top!
Don't put it all the way down or it'll open. Just kind of hold it there. You can rest it on the
I'm
ground.
gonna bring it over here. He looks like a keeper.
Bring it back through the gravel a little bit. Do you have the measuring thing?
No, it's in the cart.
All right, okay. Let's see what he is. Moment of
It's gonna be
truth.
close. Yes!
Yep, he's a keeper.
Yes! Let's go, Lyle. Let's go, Lyle.
Don't even think about drinking beer out of this cooler. It's protected.
There's three crabs.
3 crabs.
Get down
Lyle's
there.
on a big one. No. Wait till he comes in. We'll just tire him out, keep him in the water, okay?
Don't keep realizing. He's trying to run. Let him run.
Yeah.
Let's go, Lyle! I think it's a stingray.
Don't go crazy, okay? Don't go crazy. Just keep pressure on him.
Might be Lyle. Yeah, it's a stingray.
Is it?
It's a stingray. I didn't see it.
I don't think so. If it's a stingray, he'd be gone.
What do you think it is? A shark?
Could be a striper. I don't know. Oh, it's a big shark. It's a big shark.
Big shark!
We're gonna have to bring him over to the dirt if we can. Can we walk? Lyle, we're gonna walk this way.
Walk this way.
Don't bring him out of the water. Do you mind if we beach him over here? All right.
Up and out.
Careful, he's not gonna just fly. Be careful. Keep walking, Lyle. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. That's the one that you caught, Dad.
Yeah. All right, just wait right there. Wait till Kevin gets in the position.
Oh, my God.
Watch.
My dream come true. My dream come true.
Watch the teeth on that bad boy. I don't know if it's a dog shark. That's a big dogfish if that's a dogfish.
No, that's not a goldfish.
Don't bring it up any further. You're going to lose him. Okay, see if you can just tail grab him and pull him up.
That's a sand shark. Got him.
All right, I'm coming. Watch he doesn't swing around on you, buddy.
Come on, Kevin. Get him up.
Do the thing. You good, Kev? I'm going to come down help. Okay, take this. Careful getting in. Don't hurt yourself. Slow down. We're good. Look at this thing.
Got the hook out. Can I hold him? Yeah.
Hold the tail. So. All right, you want to let him go? Or you want to look at him a little bit more? It's so dark here.
Man, I want a picture of this thing.
Go over this way.
I'm gonna try.
Back up a little bit. I need some space. All right, turn around. Hold on. We're losing light quick.
That's Lyle's PB shark.
It's gonna be hard to see, just so you know, in the dark. Okay, I can see the outline of it.
Holy crap.
You want to let him go? That's awesome.
That's the biggest shark I ever seen.
Way to go, bud.
Thank you.
Other way, buddy. Where do you want to go, buddy? You want to go forward.
There he goes.
Oh, yes.
Good job.
Gotta go get your shoes.
Yeah, we gotta find shoes. Here's your two. What shoes were they, Lyle?
Sandals.
Okay. Sandal recovery mission.
Yeah,
Alright guys, we're here going to bed for the night. We'll check it in the morning. Kev's over here in his tent. Kev's here in the car. Lyle's in the tent. I don't know if I said that backwards or not. I'll show you around in the daylight. Awesome day though. All right, good morning. It is 5:30 a.m. Lyle's waking up. Kev's in the car. We got the fire going. Candle burned all night. I am on breakfast duty over here. Lyle picked some sassafras leaves. He wants sassafras tea with breakfast. Over here I got beans going. And then I'm going to cook some eggs with Spam. Not sure if I'm going to do the pancakes or not, since I got the beans. He slept through the night. Show you what Kevin and I have. We have the hay trip set up here. Hay trip has a mattress that's shaped to your type of car. So yeah, there's also a tent that goes off the back, but we got back so late, and by the time we got cleaned up and ready for bed, and with the temps in the 50s or 60s, I said, yeah, they get us cold. Yeah, it was perfect. So we just slept in there like that. So yep, let's get breakfast done, and then we'll see you guys on the water.
It's really nice in there.
Gonna try to get the Velveeta, but it was being guarded last time I tried to get it. Oh yeah, he's there. He's guarding it. Dude. Oh my gosh, they're all over. I can't get that. I just need the eggs.
Oh my god. Those stolen.
Can you shut that thing? Hi, crabs.
Like you're down.
Spam is nicely browned. I'm going to add some eggs. Check in on this. Just gotta wait till that melts. Oh yeah. All right, we're out fishing. We packed up camp and picked up where we left off with the blues, hopefully here. We got a live running behind us. Proud of my boys, how they worked together on this trip. Pulled this off. I'm sorry the footage isn't great. Pulled this off the live, made it into a short. And this is Lyle catching his first bluefish. Kevin did a lot of work to make happen, but Lyle closed the deal. Yeah, it's a nice blue. Here he comes, guys. Keep going, Lyle. Go behind him, Kevin. Go behind the blue. Go behind the blue. Keep going, Lyle. Keep going. Fast, fast, fast. There he is. That's a keeper.
Let's go!
Lyle just got his first bluefish right here. Kev hooked it, handed it off, and Lyle brought it in. Good job, buddy. I'm gonna fillet this right here on the beach.
We have the totally unstolen plant that we totally did not steal.
Alright, so Lyle and I are just hanging out in the car. It's windy as heck. I am watching
watch your
poles.
language, mate.
Kev is still fishing.
And I have a smiley face.
We had lunch. It's what, 4:30, so we're gonna head home soon, I hope. But Kev's still out here crabbing. We're gonna go home. I still have some bluefish to cook up, so we're gonna show you. I'm not sure how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna cook up the bluefish and we're gonna cook up the crabs. Lyle said he wants a crab
patty.
Krabby Patty, and Kev wants his just boiled. So we have at least 3 recipes coming at you at the end of this video. I think I'll do separate videos for each one, but I will put all 3 in here since they came from this trip right at the end. So appreciate everybody watching, and if you want to see the recipes, stay tuned. Alright, we are home, guys, and I am tired. The boys slept all the way home. I did not. Yeah, I'll tell you what we're doing. We're marinating our bluefish. I threw the spot in there as well. We cut up a lime, threw that in there. I just threw some herbs from the garden. I think that's mostly thyme, but because that's what the only recipe I saw on a marinade had. So I threw thyme, mostly thyme, some sage, and a little bit of rosemary. And then I'm going to add oil, garlic, peppercorns, salt, apple cider vinegar. That's going to be our marinade, and we're going to soak this, and then tomorrow I'm going to wake up after a good long night of sleep and figure out how we're going to cook these. We'll see you tomorrow. Alright guys, it's the next day, I think. I don't remember when I talked to you last. Fired up the air conditioner today. We got 90s finally. And we're gonna
Finally, that's bad.
We're gonna boil crabs for lunch. I'm allergic, so I'm using tongs. The boys have newspaper spread out. We're also gonna bake some of our bluefish. But right now we're bringing water to a boil over here in the dark kitchen. Let me turn the light on. But basically you're gonna boil them for 10 minutes or until they float. These are blue claws. I didn't put them in yet. You can add all kinds of seasonings, but we're gonna do it just plain, and then on melted butter, and they're gonna dip the meat if they want in the butter. We're gonna try to keep it simple.
Simple as possible.
All right, let's get the crabbies out. Now I've researched how to do this humanely, and I've done a couple different methods, but I've come to the belief that keeping them cold and then throwing them in the boiling water actually is as humane as any other way. The whole idea of cracking them in half or digging out their brains and all that stuff. In they go, dead on impact. Boom, dead on impact. Have to do two at a time. Yep, completely dead immediately. So I guess we'll let them boil 5 minutes and I'll flip them over, and that way I can tell when they're ready.
10 minutes and all.
While the crabs are boiling, I'm going to get the oven preheated to 400 degrees, and we're going to bake the bluefish. We're going to bake some of it, and then I'm going to cook a different recipe for some of the other, and we're actually even going to do a raw recipe. I have to freeze some of it for another recipe where you pull it out. It's got to sit in the freezer to kill any type of bacteria for 5 days. But right now I got butter in the pan. Kevin's gone out to pick thyme and oregano, and we'll get that started. Alright, we just flipped them over and they look like they're almost done. We'll put the lid back on, let them go about 4 more minutes, and we'll pull them out. Okay. One thing with bluefish is it goes bad quick. So you got to make sure you clean it, prep it, get it on nice fast. And I'm marinating it. I hope I already showed you guys the marinade. I can't remember what I did at this point. And it doesn't matter. Oil, vinegar, and some spices, and the lime and lemon, the citric aspect of it is really the important ingredients. But we have it in here soaking, and I'm going to throw a couple of these fillets in the pan next. Okay, we've got Mr. Krabs coming out.
Yeah. Is it the Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob?
It's the same one.
W. It should taste real good because Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob is very rich, so this should have a very...
Oh, who's trying to steal my raw formula?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's mine.
Okay. First step you do, take this, put some pressure here. It's nothing getting meat there. Then you take the next joint.
I know how to do it.
Okay.
You just probably killed yourself from that.
Good. And then you can crack those.
Tastes so good.
Yep. Sometimes the meat comes out, sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't, then we're going to have to do some cracking. Okay, so this, you have to crack.
Got it.
Ooh.
That's satisfying sound.
And then you can pick around that. Okay, I don't want to do too much. I got to go wash my hands.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
You get that piece from? Is that the claw? Look at that. Good job. Now there's going to be some like tendons in there, or like, so what you want to do is you want to go like, use your teeth and slide it off of it. And
need
dip
to
it
dip
first.
in.
Yep. And then kind of bite with your teeth, but
This
not
meat?
deep, and then slide it out.
I guess this isn't.
Good. Got some work to do with Kev. He picked me sage and some weed instead of oregano and thyme. So I gotta come do it myself. You know, what are you gonna do? Just got back. I was cleaning everything out. Tent. Cleaned up the car. Shout out to Super Clean. Still supposed to do those guys a video, but I mention them every chance I get. They sent me bottles to clean up. It's a great company, American owned, and it's really good degreaser. Put the tire stuff on it, washed it all down. Hopefully the wife isn't too mad that we destroyed her car camping. Here's the party kids over here. All right, I melted some butter in the pan for the blues, and just gonna knock off these regular leaves. I'm gonna put some leaves in the bottom, like in the butter. Now it might look like I'm using a ton, but you gotta remember that this is fresh. And when you buy spices from the store that have been dried, you know, it looks a lot more than it is. You know, the dried stuff is tons of branches all dried up, and it turns into almost nothing. So you need to use a lot more than you might think if you're going fresh. It doesn't hurt anyway. The thyme, I just kind of grab the roots and rip everything else off, and I just throw the branches in. The branches have a lot of flavoring too. Push that around. Okay, that's what we're going to lay the blues on. Smells so good. Now there might be some bones to pick out with these boys, okay?
Yep, that's fine.
Haven't done blues before, or not in a long time. So we're gonna find out, and we will, if we find bones and somewhere we missed, we'll let you know. More oregano on top. More thyme. All right, I'm going to bake it for 20 minutes because that's what I do most fish, and then we'll take a look at it. All right, so we got the bluefish out of the oven. It's been in there for 20 minutes. I'm going to taste a little piece here, test, see if it's done. It's funny, some people look at bluefish like it's not worth eating. Yet I have paid $60 for bluefish at a fancy restaurant, and it was smoked with some bacon, and it was one of the best fish I ever ate. So I kind of, sometimes it's just because it takes a different way of cooking and processing it.
That's half of the reason why everyone calls stuff trash fish. It really isn't. I would call it trash fish, so it's more for that.
All right, there it is. I'll tell you, it is. The citrus on it is awesome.
Hey, I'm gonna start the show here. No, you're not.
Making some baby reds mashed taters. These are the ready ones, the quick ones. You just boil 2 cups of water. Put it in a serving dish. Mix it with a fork. And it's got to sit 5 minutes. Got to cover it and let it sit for 5 minutes.
Adios, amigos.
He's trying the bluefish. Good, isn't it? It's one of my favorite fish, to be honest with you. But in full
It is the favorite.
Full disclosure, Huge dumb mistake cleaning it on the sand. I should have went to the car and got the cutting board because I thought I could wash all the sand out of it. But it's got a little bit of sand in it. If it sounds like I'm not crazy about the meal, it's only because I can taste sand in it. Or I can feel sand in it.
Otherwise, it's awesome.
It's really awesome. Yeah, the bluefish, I hesitate to even put it on the, we're going to make a short video of this. We're going to put it on our trash fish playlist. And the only reason I do so is because every time I talk about bluefish, somebody's like, oh, you eat those? They're too oily. First thing they say. Well, they're also, that means they're moist. It's a real moist meat, and they go bad quick. So, if you don't take care of fish,
The right way. It's gonna taste like trash. Like,
yeah, especially these. But
like most of the trash fish they say is underrated. Like it's so the trash fish is the better. I'd rather trash fish than trout.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure. This is delicious.
We just demolished the lunch here. Crabs, bluefish. I sure know how to destroy a kitchen. Look at this. It was clean this morning. Bam!
Oh my god, that crab is
Look at the table.
It's all just crab limbs.
It's nice eating it inside because if you've ever tried eating
Those
crabs
bugs are
outside,
polished.
the bugs are horrendous. So it's so nice just putting out the newspaper, and the kids can roll this newspaper up and we'll throw it in the fire. Well, we're gonna make dinner now, and we like the bluefish recipe so much for lunch. We're gonna make the same thing for dinner so Kristen can taste it. I've melted a little bit of butter, put the thyme in, lots of oregano. The only exception is we're gonna bread it this time with some Kellogg's cornflake crumbs. It's basically just cornflakes crushed up with a few spices. So I've added a few more spices. I put a little bit of oregano, a little bit of thyme in there. I know it doesn't, it's still gonna give the flavor. It'll work, trust me. And then the bowl, we gotta put a couple eggs slightly beaten. So we're gonna wash the fish real well, try to get the sand out, dip it in here, bread it, and then fry it. Here we go. Definitely some bones right down the middle of this. The corn's boiling. Remember what the heck I put there? There's only two. There's some more. They're big enough. I don't know if that's the dorsal things coming down. I was talking to the boys about the other one, and I don't know, that dark meat to cut out, but it really did not taste, like it tasted delicious. One of my favorite fish I've ever had, so I'm not going to do too much with it. I'm going to give it a real good rinse. And there was no bones in the other one, so I don't think it does have pin bones. Dark over there. Okay. Get this guy in here. Usually when I bread, I fry, so it's a little bit different than not frying it this time. Okay. Take this out. Bam. If it doesn't fit, just stick your hands and push it back a little bit like that. It'll bunch up a little bit and then it'll shrink back down when it cooks. This little trick I learned. Bam. Get the extra fish back in the fridge. That'll be a separate video, but look for that. We're cook all the time, guys. This is the real deal of this channel. We're gonna make this raw Mexican salsa basically with that. I forget what it's called. All right, next I'm going to put the asparagus over top of this. Just going to put a little bit of oil on the asparagus. Just going to use the brush to get it around as much as I can without getting the fish too oily on the bottom, because we've already got butter down there. We don't need any of that. I'm going to put the spot right on top. You watch those professional cooking shows, it makes this stuff look hard and difficult, and you got to be perfect. Well, you don't. Not at all. That'll cook. 20 minutes, 400. Bluefish. Yep, just serve up a chunk. Good.
Adios, amigos.
Good. Kev likes it.
We'll edit that out.
We'll edit that out, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. You're gonna get copyright.
Am I corn back?
Yeah.
What do you think, Lyle?
Delicious.
Do you like it better this way or the way we had at lunch?
The way at lunch.
Really?
The trees were literally
Is that the bluefish?
It's gross, she says.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Oh, that's surprising.
You want to close it out, Kev?
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and drop my fish. And we'll see you guys fishing.